Namaste. Periyava Saranam. Charity as extolled in Veda Shastras, Part 2. When our Shankara Bhagavatpada wrote the commentary on this, he said, Devas and Asuras mentioned are not different from human beings. Among human beings, those who, despite having good qualities, do not have control over senses are Devas. Those who do not have the nature to give anything at all and are miserly are human beings. Those who are cruel and inflict violence on others are asuras. Therefore, all the three upadesas are to be understood as being for us. Quite true. But from what has been said here, it is clear that miserliness is the exclusive defect of human beings. Human beings can raise themselves by controlling the senses and the mind, and without even a bit of cruelty in mind. But even such people are a little backward when it comes to giving something. What is extremely difficult for a human being is to give up the attachment to things. That is why the Upanishad, which is at the end of the Vedas, give the special Upadesa to man, Datta, give in charity. Among us, each one receives a mantra Upadesa. Some people receive Siva Panchakshari, some receive Narayana Ashtakshari. Thus for Muruga Sadakshari, Rama Mantra, Krishna Mantra, Ambal Mantra, etc. There are several. These are received by people according to their liking. But for all of us who have taken human birth, Upanishad, which is the most important part of Vedas, has given us a mantra, Datta, give in charity, be a good donor, without leaving this to our liking or not liking. Vedas have given us this as an injunction. Other mantras have to be meditated upon. This Datta mantra has to be executed in action. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, in which this Upadesha is given, is part of Shukla Yajurveda. Of the four Vedas, the one which is predominantly followed all over the country is only Yajurveda. In Yajurveda, there are two branches, Shuklam, white, and Krishnam, black. All over North India, Shukla Yajus is mostly being followed. In South India, what is largely followed is Krishna Yajus. I told you about charity from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which is part of Shukla Yajus. Similarly, in Taitra Upanishad, which is in Krishna Yajus, there is mentioned about charity. What does it say? Charity should be done with Shraddha. It should not be given without Shraddha. When we give Sri, that is money or wealth, our mind also should be filled with Sri. It should be auspicious and happy. We should give with a good face. Shreyas is actually the fullness of Sri. If we give the Sri in our mind and a happy mind, then we are rewarded with Shreyas. We have to give with a feeling of delicacy that we are not able to give more. The Upanishad also says that we should give with Hri. Hri means sense of delicacy. In Purusha Sukta, it is said that Bhagavan has two concepts, Sri and Hri. Here also it is said that when we give money or wealth, Lakshmi, give with Sri, give with Hri. The feeling of delicacy is for two reasons. One is for the reason that we are not able to give more. The second is that what we give as charity should not be known outside. This is an honorable feeling of delicacy. It is not for the reason that if it is known outside, others would also come seeking charity. If others come to know that he is a very charitable person, they will start praising him and he will develop ego on that account. That would destroy all the rewards of charity. After giving charity, we may not publicize it in papers. But if the feeling is there within us that somehow a few people should come to know that we have given charity, even that is bad. If those few people praise us for having given charity, they would praise tenfold by saying, "What a great quality! He has given charity without anybody knowing about it." If within us we have a desire for this kind of praise, this is a greater blemish than publishing in papers. Yet this kind of desire does come up, is it not? What should we do to keep it down? One thing suggests to me, if we develop the feeling that the person who receives the gift is not different from us, he is our own, then he will not think of mentioning to others about our charity. When we do something for our children or to our close relatives, do we publicize? This is similar to that. All our relatives, all beings are the children of Parvati Parameshwara. Therefore, even mentioning that we are giving charity is wrong. We should give with humility in the thought. The Lord has made us give this, and we have given. We should have the fear whether even here some kind of ego will show itself. The Upanishad says, Bhya Dheyam. Bhya means with fear. Normally, it is the one who receives who will stand with fear. The one who gives will show his authority and give. But really, the Upanishad says it is the one who gives who should fear. Finally, it ends by saying, give the jnana. It says, give with samvit. Samvit means jnana, that is perfect. It is the realization that the one who gives and the other who receives are same. Just as in the Vedas, so much has been said about charity. In the Gita also Bhagavan has said about charity. He mentions 3 types of charity. One is Satvik, second is Rajasam, third is Tamasam. The Sattvic charity is what is done without expectation of any return and to the deserving person at the proper place and time. Rajasa charity is thinking of reward that may accrue due to the charity, the help that the receiver may do in return, and with some reluctance in mind because the attachment to the things has not gone. Giving to those who do not deserve and at the wrong place and time and subjecting the receiver to a sense of shame is tamasa charity. Krishna Paramatma thus makes a distinction between the types of charity. Even in Puranas, wherever one sees, the greatness of charity has been mentioned. A lot has been said that if a charity is done in a particular month, at a particular place, to a particular person, and a particular thing is gifted, a particular reward will accrue. Charity done in that month of Tula is a special like the charity done on the banks of the river Ganges. In Dharma Shastras, Tirukkural and Atichuvadi and other books dealing with the right conduct, the greatness of giving has been described elaborately. Giving, charity, etc. are all service to others. Therefore, the view that in Hindu religion there is nothing about service to others and it is all about religious observances, pujas, yoga, spiritual inquiry, etc. is totally wrong. Periyava Saranam.